So, I've I I got to editing what is going to be this episode of this game, and found out that because my video of Tiny Heist, which you should totally go and watch, it had to be cropped down to fit properly. I forgot to readjust the crop back on OBS, which I use for my rendering. Oh, apparently something's going on in the top corner, and it's buffering something. I don't know what that's buffering. I think that might be a frame rate manager, but we'll just have to ignore that. It's in the top corner. No one's going to notice. But anyway, there was, yes, on OBS you can adjust the frame and crop it in, and I forgot to readjust that, and I've ended up with 2 episodes of stuff changed that's cropped in, and I'm not putting that up because I just, that doesn't stand with me at all. I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do instead is run through with you what I've changed and carry on with what I was doing at the end of what was supposed to be episode 14. Oh, I had 2 planned out. Oh, fuck's sake. I just got to editing this one, and it was cropped in, and I was like, fuck. And I've had to kick someone else out of the office to do this. So, yeah, this might not be an overly long episode, but it's going to be functional at least. So, yeah. I didn't change anything in here, if I remember rightly. That's all still how it was. Not amazing, but still quite nice. And all the staff over in these bits got a big bit of change up because they were all just being dicks, basically. I've managed to fully train someone now. But yeah, all of the staff ended up quitting most of these stalls, so I've had to train up some new staff, and I'm now keeping an eye on them and training them all up as it comes, because otherwise they'll keep quitting and I'll just keep losing money, which, well, I won't be losing it, but like it won't be selling anything because the stores close if you do that, and that would not be ideal for me. And I've also ended up training up pretty much all the other staff as well in between episodes because, yeah, they're all being a bit dickish at the moment. So, yeah, I'll show you how to do that actually. There is a thing just to go, if you go on staff and then all staff, and you can just train them here like this. Which I might just do on all of them that I can do it on because, ugh. Fucking dickheads, all of them. There we go. So now all of my staff are nice and happy. They're not going to quit on me. So that's all good. I've also made their pay higher so they don't, yeah, they're not dicks about it. So that's fine. Also, I changed this fountain a little bit because I had to. It was floating there, which is lovely. But, well, it wasn't lovely. It was very annoying, so I changed it. And what else did I change over here? I don't think I changed anything else over in this bit that I can remember. I just remember getting slightly annoyed at the pillars on this, so I might change that at some point if I can remember. So now, over to here, where I have finished the station that I was building here. I had a bit of problems, well, a few problems with the roof because I couldn't find one I liked. I ended up doing this sort of style roof again for here. But I don't mind that because that works sort of in the context I'm working on, because you go through from the train station into the piratey bit here. And yes, what else did I do? Change some things somewhere. Yeah, I added bits in here. So there's like boxes and some cargo and some sunken cargo here. I ended up putting a floor here as well, just so it ended up not looking quite as sort of like a cavern thingy it did before. So yeah, people are queuing up for that quite nicely actually, so that's going well. There's the sign there, which I quite enjoy. That was for the thumbnail. So there's a floating thing. That needs to go. Silly me. So I've rejigged the path and quite a bit of the ground over here because it's all very uneven. So I evened the ground out to actually make this bit here, and like sort of roughened the edges a bit, and just fix that bit of path which is all jiggery wonky and awful. So that is basically the sum total of what I have done with this, and I'm pretty damn happy with it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really happy with that station, and at the moment, coming back to this, actually, I'm really quite happy with it. I think it looks quite fun. The reason there is 2 bits here where there's nothing is because of this. Basically, I wanted to have an entrance either side to go into these toilets here, but it wouldn't let me put anything there because apparently the terrain is too uneven, because of course it is. I will show you by trying to put a shop there. Yeah, not that kind of shop, just an empty one, thank you. So Cosmic Cow Ice Cream. If you let me build there. If you fucking... No, do you know what? Right, let's go edit the building and try to add a shop there. Gulpy Energy. Right, so if I just get rid of that wall there and that wall there and get rid of... Well, I can't get rid of the path. So, right, let's show you. Terrain too uneven. It's fucking flat, and believe me, I've tried to make it flat. But nope, that is apparently too uneven for some path, too uneven for some shops, and frankly, really pissing annoying. So, yeah, there's that. That's my sort of criticism so far of what I've made. But what I actually have is... Let's go out of view. Yeah, I can make something out of that. I can put something there that will make it look fine. But yes, I've got 2 shops here, and then a first aid there, and then they go around a little bit here to some loos. And I'm going to make it look sort of like a weird housey thing from the outside, which I think will be fun once I've finished it, which I will do now. So yes, after nearly 10 minutes of explaining and making it really annoying, just getting annoyed at myself, let's carry on with what I was trying to do in the first place. And yes, I have checked. The framing is fucking fine this time. Oh, Christ on a pissing bike. So, the building material I was using is lime plaster. So I want... Do I actually... Well... Should I have... Yeah, I think that doesn't seem tall enough to me. But a 4 metre, again, would be too tall. So I'm going to go for a 2 metre set of walls coming up here. Going all the way across. And then rotate it in and come like that. Then there and there like that. And I just need some sort of ceiling on top of that. So let's go to roofs. And they have chimneys, but not the sort of appropriate thing. So let's go for... I go something made out of sandstone. No, sandstone. Stucco. They got that kind of roof. That kind of roof works with what I'm doing, really. I've got the wooden decking doesn't work with, like, the top of it, I don't think. That works as a sort of balcony, which is what that's going to be. So I think this works like this. At the top, where no one's going to see it. And, yeah, I think it's going to be... Ooh, no. Oh, maybe. Does that look better? If I look from over here, from down here... No, that does not look better. Let's just leave it as flat roof, this style. That's working fine for me, as it was. And I'll get rid of that. Right, so, carrying on. something to talk about actually, for a change, so that's always a fun thing to do, is the fact that I have downloaded on mobile the recently released port of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Now, a lot of people might look at that and go, oh, wow, that's cool. Be microtransaction in hell. And in some cases, yeah, you're probably right. It might well be. But actually, you wouldn't believe this, considering the last Roller Coaster Tycoon game to come out on mobile, Roller Coaster Tycoon 4 mobile, it was a piece of shit. This is actually really good. They have basically ported the original Roller Coaster Tycoon game onto mobile. They have made very minimal changes. The only changes are to UI to make it sort of more touchscreen friendly. Made it slightly bigger, maybe a little bit too small, but I don't have too many problems because I've got decent enough hand-eye coordination. I've got quite small hands, and I don't really like my hands. My hands are tiny, tiny hands, and I've not had any particular issues myself with the size of the UI. But I can understand how some people would. If you haven't got 20/20 vision either, that might also be an issue. But it's a really good port of this game. Like, this game is not a young game either. This is quite old now. But, wow, they've made a really fucking good job of it. Yeah, it is just like playing the original game. And I know it's sort of putting myself on the line saying that, but it is. It just feels like playing the original game. I'm not going to say it's better than playing the original, because that's a lie. It's not better than playing the original game. It is as good as playing the original game. Well, to a point. It's like I can play the original game on the go, and that to me is amazing. The fact that I can now play Roller Coaster Tycoon wherever I am, and it's not a microtransaction ridden piece of arse. Oh, that makes me happy. That makes me so goddamn happy to be able to say I can play that like that. Oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful to be able to say I live in an age where I can pull out my phone and play a bit of Roller Coaster Tycoon. And like they've done it, they've done the business model properly. They've not fucked about. There's no microtransactions in it. The only thing you can classify as microtransactions are things that are actually just you're paying for the what am I trying to say? You're paying for the DLC that was in the game. They released expansion packs. Do you remember when expansion packs were a thing? Oh dear. Oh, expansion packs, those were the good days. But yeah, you can pay to have those expansion packs on your phone one. That's really good. That's how it should be. That's how it should be made. It really is. And so many people just neglect that and don't do it, and so many companies don't get it right. And I'm so happy that they're doing it and doing it properly. It's not shit. That's the thing you can take away from this, is the fact that this isn't a piece of shit. And that's amazing. The fact that they've actually done it properly and just released the game. Do you know what? This shouldn't be a thing that I am pleased about, though. This should just be a thing. It should just be like, oh yeah, that's the thing. Okay, cool. Good, moving on. But it's not, unfortunately, because we live in a world where that is the unfortunate reality is people are releasing microtransaction laden pieces of crap on a almost daily basis. No, I don't like that. And it's nice to say that they haven't in this instance. It really is. It's nice to just say that they released the game. Oh, and it gives me something to play on my mobile apart from fucking Hatfall. Like, I like Hatfall. I do. I like Hatfall a lot, but it's the only game I have on my mobile that isn't... Well, I have 3 games on my phone now. I have Hatfall, which is the game by Yahtzee. Fuck's sake. Yahtzee Crochet of Zero punctuation fame. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking... Yes, fucking dickheads. Right. I also have Pokemon Shuffle, which is a game that I don't actually like at all anymore. Like, there are no redeemable features in that game to me anymore. It is just the worst thing to play as a game. Was that wasn't. So if I'm gonna have to undo those bits of walls, but I should be able to bring that back up to how it was, I think. No. Am I now getting rid of the things in here? Yeah, I am. Okay. So that was always like that. That's tremendous fun. Right, so... Right, anyway, back to where I was. So yes, Pokemon Shuffle, which is a microtransaction-laden piece of shit, which I can't actually stop playing through probably my own fault, really, but, you know. And, yeah, and now this. So, take from that what you will about the state of mobile gaming. Really. It's not good. It's not fun. But this has given me some actual hope that people can actually release proper ports of old games onto mobile, and they won't be just the worst thing that's ever been released on any sort of medium ever. So, you know, good things are happening for a change. And do you know what? In the world we are currently living in, that is something I think we need a lot more of. Right, so I've plugged those gaps up, even though this path is sort of poking through still, but I don't think there's really anything I can do about that. You're not actually seeing unless that's fine. This bit, yeah, that doesn't work either way as it was, so that's fine. And I now need to decorate the building a little bit, because it sort of looks like a Mexican prison at the moment. And don't really think that's the thing I was going for when I made this. So yeah, decoration time. But first, I've just noticed I can train up a lot of my staff, so I'm going to do that. I'll be back. So staff trained up again, probably overtrained at this point really, but you know, can't be too safe really. Let us start decorating this bitch. So, what we need to do is have scenery theme of pirate. Let's have it in all wall pieces. Canopy. How does that actually look? Kind of like crap, really. So, oh, actually, no, not crap. If I can put it. Yes, game. That's really where I wanted it. I have to lower it so it's not. Yeah. What if I put it there? It's going through. It's definitely going through the path. But there's frankly bugger all I can do about that actually. No. Instead, I will put it up here on the balcony area. If it'll let me. There we go. Come on. There you go. There's one. And 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like actually. No. If I get rid of all of them bar that one. No, and that one actually. I will put one canopy there, and then there will be a door up there. There'll be a door down here as well, actually. It won't lead anywhere, obviously, but there'll be a door there to get in inverted commas, up to here. And then I'll have some benches there or something like that. Something to decorate that bit. So what else do I have that's pirate themed? Nothing when it comes to doors and windows. Decorations, I have a few things. So let's have us some hanging skeleton. Ah, that's quite nice. Now an iron ring works up here actually. So if I have an iron ring either side of here and either side of whatever door I end up with over there, I could also have a netted floating gas lantern. I'm going to have that right there between the two thingies there. Whoa, hello. Yeah, I quite like that. That looks quite fun. And got to be a pirate bell somewhere. Maybe not here. Could I have one? No, fucking, that's far too big for this station. Just, take the station. Where can I have a pirate bell? Can I have it just poking out of the side here? Like one each side, maybe? Is there another one? There's a small one. No, let's have two large pirate bells poking out the side here. I could have a small one over here at the station. I think there. That works for me. Good. So need to go up and back to this building. I got Jolly Roger anywhere. I got a pirate flag. That's close enough. Let's add that. I'll add that there, at the end of the canopy, just there. So we've got a pirate thingy there. Wall-mounted cannon. No, not particularly. Skull and crossbones has to go somewhere. The skull and crossbones can go over here, I think. Now I'm going to have two. One there and one there. That looks fun. Wall signs. I got to have a piratey wall sign. Any editable signs? No, pirate toilet sign. That works well for me. Food banner, pirate village, projecting tavern sign. Can I edit that? I don't think I can I? Well, I'll see in a second. I've got the toilet banner. Oh, I think I prefer the toilet banner. Oh, no, it's too big. Can I edit that one? No, I can't. Okay, so there's that there. I need to do my signs for this as well. So I'll do that in a second. Right, so I'm out of pirate things in building. So let's get rid of the theme restriction. Go to theme signs and find my usual one. Oh, that's not in here, is it? It's in miscellaneous and it's that one. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of the filters. Put that. Just there. And then the other one can go right in the middle of this one. Here. And that's not quite in the middle either, so that can go like that. Beautiful. Oh, that's finicky, but I don't care. Oh, we can have it as a sensor light. What triggers it? No, I'll just have it on. I want to see what that looks like. Let's go to night. 10 PM. Ooh, isn't that fun? Ooh, that glows. Very nice. Okay, anyway, back to 10 AM. And let's edit this sign. This sign needs to say energy. Oh, I can have it say gulp energy drinks, or I'll just go drinks. Drinks in Pirata. The text needs to be white on black. And the colours are 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then this one is hot dogs. in Pirata again with black on white and 1, 2 and 3 like that. Okay, that's done. So now I need to find a door. Well, 2 doors. So piratey door. That's not piratey, that's very castle-y. Doors is always a good start. Wooden door, rectangular. No, that's far too fancy. Barn door. No, that's too not correct. Painted ornate door. No, it needs to be somewhere. Ah, now that one works up here actually. If I just do that and then that, because otherwise I'll be fighting with that fence for ages. So there's that one. And down here, wooden double door. No, that's a castle. None of these look quite right. Wooden half door, wooden door narrow. That's more the sort of thing I'm looking for. Yes, I'll go with that one just about. There we go, I'm happy with that. So I need to now find my, if I just go pirate theme again, and it should come up with the iron rings quite nicely. And something else, let's have a storm lantern just above the door there. Like that. That's not quite even. About there. No. It needs to be... No, nearly there though. There. That is even. Like that. That looks beautiful. So you're going in there and then you end up here. Well, you won't. You won't, but the fake pirates will. Ooh, shop decorations. One shop decoration. A pirate awning! Yes! This is the thing that I want for here. Okay. So let us do that. Ha 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 ha! My shops can now be piratey. Yeah, that's fine. I can deal with the sign being there. And then the other one needs to just go... How's that? That's fine. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, then the last thing I need... Path extras. If I just have... a bench. Can I get a bench up here, please? I cannot. That's not how it works. Chair. Nope. Seat. Oh no. What came out with sea? Ooh, sea monster. Seaweed. Ooh, seaweed. I don't know if I have anything particular that seaweed works on at the moment. Bench. I want a bench that I can just put up here. I don't want to have... That's the problem with benches, is you can't put them up here. You can't have that. Doesn't like that at all, so I might just have to leave that blank. Don't know if I like. But at the same time, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that looks quite fun, actually. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave this